Hi guys. You all know that I never think you're too old for a picture book because I love a good picture book and I'm in my 30s and I still love it. So you guys definitely could too. So I Knew You Could is a fun book that we're going to read today. And this one is by, oh my goodness, look at this. We talk about books all the time. We usually look for our title and our author and our illustrator, and they're not on there. So if you don't see it on there, we can turn the page, and I bet it will be on the first page. It's still not there. Guys, I've never seen a book like that. I'm going to challenge you to go look at your books and see if you can find one that doesn't have an author on it. Okay, maybe this next page? There we go. So, Craig Dorfman was our author for this one, and it's illustrated by Christina Ong. So we're going to read this great picture book called I Knew You Could. We're going to think about our talents this week and all the things that we're great at doing that we might not even think about sometimes. I knew you could, and you knew it too, that you'd come out on top after all you've been through. And from here, you'll go farther and see brand new sights. You'll face brand new hills that rise to new heights. I wish I could show you the stops that you'll visit, but that isn't my choice to make for you, is it? Instead, I can tell you some lessons and tales that I've learned and relearned in my time on the rails. First of all, you must find your own track so you can start right away and not be held back. But which track is yours? Well, that all depends on which way it's going and where it might end. Different tracks wind around, over, under, and through, so pick out the one that works best for you. Through the track you start out on will feel like the one. You might take a few more before you are done. And now, with your eye on your new destination, start up your wheels and roll out of the station. On your new trip, you'll make plenty of stops in deep river valleys and on high mountain tops. Some will surprise you and some will be planned, and you'll roll through each one saying, I think I can. Kind of like Thomas the Tank, but it's kind of not too. Ooh, what's happening here? Okay, I'm trying to get the book in here for you guys, but maybe this way's better. Not quite. You'll go through tunnels surrounded by dark, and you'll wish for a light or even a spark. You might get scared or a little bit sad, wondering if maybe your track has gone bad. So here's some advice to help ease your doubt. The track you took in must also go out. So steady yourself and just keep on going. Before you know it, some light will be showing. And then you'll be out, heading to a new place. You'll be ready for the next tunnel you face. Sometimes you'll look up and see planes in the sky, and you'll think to yourself, I wish I could fly. The cars on the roads will seem quick and free. You'll feel stuck on your track and think, I wish that was me. So I want you guys to think about this when you look at other people with their talents. Do you ever feel like you're not as talented as somebody else? I know I feel like that. But the plane might wish he could get out of the air, saying, I wish I could travel like that train down there. The cars will watch as you speed right along, and they'll say to each other, look how fast and strong. Don't worry about not being a car or a plane. Just enjoy the trip you'll take as a train. So see, you might not feel talented, but somebody wishes they had your talent. Don't be afraid to toot your own horn. If you need to be heard, or though there are people to warn, or if you're being yourself just makes you so proud that you want to share it and sing it out loud. Because it's so good to think good thoughts about yourself and be positive, like our theme was the other week. You'll follow your track through twists and through bends, and stop at new stops and pick up new friends. They'll all come aboard with smiles and greetings. You'll have such great times with the people you're meeting. On days when you're sad and feel like you can't go, speak up and ask a friend for a tow. That's what friends do, so don't be afraid. You'd do the same if your friend needed aid. This is such a great idea when you're feeling sad, especially during this time when life is kind of different. Call up a friend, call up a family member, and tell them you're struggling, and I bet that they can help you. Miss Jenny B. and Mrs. Gadsbard and Dr. Kathy have a lot of good positive things you can do every day to help build up your spirits. You might stop at some stops that you never even toured and look for new friends, but they won't come aboard. So you'll have to head out with a creak and a groan, setting out once again on your track all alone. Try to remember that the world is so wide, full of all kinds of people with their own trains to ride. Just stay true to yourself as you travel your track, with no second guessing and no looking back. You all have so many skills and so many talents. So let's try to figure out what they are and then feel really good about them. Once you're on the right track, you'll probably say, "That one is mine and I'm here to stay." Try to enjoy the track that you choose. Stop now and then to take in the views. If you rush forward as a general rule, before you arrive, you could run out of fuel. Don't overwork, but save up some strength. That way, every day, you can travel great lengths. You'll need all the strength on the days when you're stuck, or tired, or sad, or just out of luck. When your belief in yourself doesn't feel quite so pure, and your "I think you can" doesn't sound so sure. Because we all have those days. That's when to push and to strive and to strain to show the world you're not a giving up train. And you're wise if you know that doing your best means that sometimes you should just slow down and rest. Speeding through your whole trip will bring only sorrow. So slow down today and be happy tomorrow. There's more about life that you'll learn as you go, because figuring things out on your own helps you grow. Just trust in yourself and you'll climb every hill. Say, "I think I can," and you know what? You will.